Hey Rody, good video, man. Uh, what what Rody basically asked was, what would you do if you found out you had a short time to live? I'm sure many of you have heard this question before, but really, break it down, deconstruct it, and what would you really do? Um, my response, I would I would try to hang out with my family and friends, the friends that I hold dear, the ones that I respect, the ones that I'm close to. I would try to hang out with them as much as I could. Um, I would try to use the money I have at the time to do things with them that we would enjoy. I would try discussing different topics with them on life in general. That's what I would spend a majority of my time doing. Uh, if I was rich, in that case, I would travel to Europe, probably Europe or Japan. And I would try to bring as many people as I could that were willing to come with me. This is if I was rich. Um, I've just always wanted to check out Europe and check out Japan. Uh, and that's where I would go vacation wise. Uh, but the other portion that I would spend, I would pretty much try to get the point across to as many people as I could that, you know, life is short. Uh, Try to live every day as your last. Which I'm sure many people have heard that too. I know I have a lot. But I would try to make it as clear as I could to people uh, that they shouldn't take life for granted. And I'm one of those people. Uh, I would put a lot of time into that. I would try to get it to as many people as I could. Um, I think one thing, I don't know what causes this, just maybe human emotion in general, but we are human, and when someone says something offensive to you or something that makes you angry, usually we react back with anger. I think one thing we should learn as a whole is to react with respect. You know, I mean, sure, there are points where you can debate and you can actually make valid points in an argument, you know, stuff like that. But just to react out of pure anger is sort of like it's human nature. And I think if we can learn to like react with respect, like say, someone makes you mad or angry. I mean, I'll use a really simple example. It might not be the best, but hate comments. All right. I remember when I first came onto YouTube and I would get a hate comment. I would type away like, oh, I would be so mad I would type away and post it. And then like 10 minutes later I'd think, why did I just do that? I mean, what the heck? It doesn't even matter. I was doing that a lot. Even watching a video and I disagree with someone, I'd get right to the keyboard and type it or, make a response or something. And then I'd look back and be like, wow, what was I doing? And sometimes you'd realize they weren't, they weren't as wrong as you had thought, you know. But as of lately, I've been trying to respond differently. I've been trying to see the whole other point, or if someone's offensive, like in a hate comment, I would respond with, I don't know, you want to call it respect. They might take it as like mocking or like being an a-hole. But like I would respond with like someone's like, oh, blah 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 blah, something really offensive. I would respond with like, oh man, you're a really cool guy. I mean, you're a really nice individual, and that's all I'd put. Or like, hey, thanks for the comment. Please comment more. Stuff like that. I mean, sure, it might piss them off, but maybe they'll realize how much of an asshole they're being. You know, sort of like shoving it in their face, like, hey, I'm not gonna respond back with negativity. That type of thing. Just try to respect people as much as you can. Um, Actually, just saw a guy on TV. He has multiple tumors on his liver, something of that nature, and he's gonna die within 3 to 6 months. And they actually had him discuss in front of a bunch of students at a college, something like that. And he was talking, and he just, this man knows he's gonna die. rather soon. And he comes out. He's like, you know what? I may have tumors. They were the cards I was dealt, but it's not the cards you were dealt. It's the way you play them. And he's like, I'm healthier than most of you in this room. And he starts doing push-ups. And it was just amazing, amazing stuff. And then he went on to explain, like, give everyone a chance. There's always a good, and there's mostly a good in everybody. He said it might take longer for some rather than others to show it, but you will see the good in everybody if you give them a chance. And just try to be respectful as you can. And this guy, he actually is going to die in the future, like the near future. Everyone's going to die in the future, but he's going to die within 3 to 6 months, and he has this attitude. I just thought it was amazing. But yeah, that's all I got. If you can, make a video response to him, Rody51. I'd like to see what you all think on this. Really think about it. But that's it. Have a good day.